is, according to Fitbit, 5:40.
Yep.
And I'm calling this meeting to order.
Careful.
Yes, Mary. Yes, Mary, I got your message, I'm
My
coming.
head. Thank you. Okay.
You got it too?
Yeah.
Well,
Came through on
I
my...
want everybody to be on my group text.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so let's do the call to order, or the call to hear. And Mary is here, and
Kathy is here.
Kathy is here, Kathy Halloran, and
Michelle McDonald.
Michelle McDonald is here. Okay, so we're gonna have to just move on with just the information that we have. And we won't be able to vote on the minutes because we don't have a quorum, but I hate to leave us just because you two people couldn't learn stuff because you weren't at
Yeah,
the
because
last
we
meeting.
missed the last one.
Right.
Yeah, so, and it's not a lot of stuff anyways. It's all just boom, 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 boom. So let's go, so we can be out of here in an hour. So the first thing, we can't do the minutes, so can't do.
You could do 2 and 3 though.
Yeah, we can do 2 and 3, public comments. Public comments, Kyle?
No, though, like the only business I'd bring today is last time we were at a F.U.N. commission meeting, we offered to sponsor the markers.
Mm-hmm.
We still want to do that.
Yeah, I'd love to do it.
So if you want to work out logistics in terms of that, I mean, I can order them anytime. If
Are
you
you
just
gonna
want to
order them
stop by my shop.
from Amazon or something?
Yeah, I don't know any local, if we had an art shop in town, I'd buy them
Yeah, you
there.
could probably
but-
get them at Target.
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
just
maybe
saying.
I would just go over to Walmart.
We're all
I mean, they're a
taking them.
member.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe I'll just go over to Walmart and spend the money there. But
Yeah,
yeah,
just,
either way,
Yeah, like
do you
maybe,
just want me to email you or give you a call when
Yeah,
I
I
get the
can come
markers
and- I can pick
in?
them up.
And then I'm gonna make some signage if we can put it on the
Okay,
tables that
yeah,
just says, you
yeah, I got a
know,
couple, I
markers
have a-
sponsored by the Villa Park.
Hi, Carlos.
Hi, sorry about being
Here
late.
we are.
I wanted to take a shower before I showed up.
Oh, well,
We appreciate that.
yes, we do.
That's good form.
Yeah.
Okay, so Carlos is here now, Carlos Jackson. Sorry to,
My wife is coming also.
is she, is Anna coming?
No, she has finals.
Oh, okay, okay, so it's not,
Excuse me.
When you're speaking of the markers, you mean for the...
The kite decorating.
for, yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
we
so
just,
yeah,
you know,
just-
clean up your budget, and we're happy to, you know, find sponsorship opportunities in collaboration with the village and
Yeah.
your commission.
Cool,
So,
yeah, and if you want to
um,
make the signs, that's even better.
What's that?
If you want to make the signs. put-
Oh yeah, I'll make 3 or 4 signs to put on
Okay.
tables where the kites are decorating that says just markers generously donated by the Villa Park
By
Chamber
the
of Commerce.
Chamber of Commerce.
The
Perfect.
fantastic Chamber of Commerce.
You know, whatever. But you know, and I mean, I'm all about transparency. It's just a foot in the door. It's just another opportunity for us to support our members and put the word out. You know, to support local Villa Park business and
Absolutely.
you know.
Thank you.
I feel like back and forth with small tokens of like, you know, take that off your
Thank you.
budget, you know, $50 or $100 worth of Sharpies.
It all helps.
You know, and we can do it, you know, and especially for the word of mouth and the signage and whatever, like, that's, I think working together is what it's all about. So sometimes you just have to find little nuggets of collaboration, and I think this works this year. You know, moving forward, we're always willing to do stuff.
Yeah, and our
And much
next big thing
appreciated.
that we're actually going to be supporting is the Fall Festival.
Yeah, no,
So all
that's-
summer, we're pretty free of needing anything. But yeah, don't go overboard though. You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
Just, you know, maybe 4 or 5, yes,
Yeah, well, we want to get one of the good ones with all the colors.
all the colors.
You know, maybe a couple
They
of the
have different
good,
kinds,
couple or
yeah,
3 of the big,
skinny,
good big
fat.
packs with all the colors, and then maybe some kind of like a Rubbermaid container that at the end of the event, you know, some are going to walk off, but if most of them can make them back in the bin
Right.
and can go over to the chamber office with the
Right.
signage,
Yeah,
and we
with
do
the
it again
scissors.
next year, and then you don't even have to worry,
There you
like
go.
the little things.
Yeah.
So that's kind of my thoughts.
Sounds
and,
good. Yeah.
do I? Give me your number. Just so I don't know if I have an email for you.
That's okay. My phone number is 630-890-9536. For
I'll just
everyone,
send
but
you a
are
text.
probably ahead of it. Yeah.
Hello, hello.
There she is.
I'll just send you a text then, when I get them in and get the signage made.
Yeah, and I can stop by.
I'll probably just print off some colored signage, laminate it, and then throw it in one of those, like, you know, like standing
yeah,
things,
yeah.
like 3 or 4 of those for the picnic tables where the decorating's happening.
Yeah.
What size are you thinking? The 8x11s?
Yeah, just print your size.
If you remind me, I have a ton of those.
Yeah,
I have a ton of those. Remind me,
Okay.
I'll bring those.
sure.
And then the other thing, I know somebody had asked for one of the events, someone needed one of my 6-foot tables.
We'll
Oh,
need one, we won't need it for this because we got the party trailer. But
Okay,
we will need one for summer.
okay, just keep that on your radar to remind me.
I know a bunch of people said, oh, we have them, we have them, we were gonna buy
And I do, I have a ton of those, the plexiglass, 8x10, 11 frames that you can slide signs in. That's what you have mine, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, if you want to bring them, otherwise I have plenty in the chamber office, like there.
So he can.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean,
Oh,
there's all.
I can I just drop them off for you at the, I've got such a mishmash of office supplies at home, that might be
That's what the
easier
chamber
for
office is. It's our storage space, office space, where like you go over there, and you need to have an event, and you're like, oh, I got this over here.
How many of those do you think you need?
4 or 6.
Okay.
No more than 6. I think if there's 2 tables of decorating, probably.
Okay,
2 picnic tables worth of kids, 3 picnic tables worth of kids.
gotcha.
That's kind of, 2, 3 big packs of markers. I mean, how many kids are you doing at a time? A dozen or 18 at peak, maybe.
Okay,
So sexy. Okay,
Um,
so are we ready? We can now. Are you done?
Sorry, yeah.
sorry, I was going back and forth too.
15 minutes here in the beginning, just looking at each other. So
Well,
I'm kind of moving.
how
this
do we
along.
have,
Well, if anybody was on 83, there's a huge accident.
Really?
so-
I
It
was
was
just
like
saying
25 minutes
I
from
know
now.
Regina
and
can't
out.
vote, Kyle can't vote.
Carlos, you, me.
Oh, that's 4 of us.
Yeah.
So we do have a quorum now?
Yeah, 4 is a
Oh my
quorum.
God.
There we go.
I wasn't counting myself. but-
Let's-
I'm not providing you with anything you need to vote on. We're just talking logistics about it.
Well, same here, that's what I was,
Yeah, we're just, yeah.
So can we then just go back
Are you a
to
commissioner?
the minutes? And read the minutes, and then we'll vote on approving the minutes, and then we can go back to, just get out of the, well, I guess that's.
Wait,
not
isn't
really-
the minutes
I
under
guess the minutes is
consent?
consent
Yeah, so we
agenda.
haven't even gotten there yet.
It's my bad, because
So-
I'm so happy we had a quorum finally.
I think you just have to
So, yeah,
ask
Do we have
amendments,
that? Do we have more?
any amendments to the agenda
No.
also.
Amendments, I don't see President Kevin Patrick here, so I think number A.
Oh, was he gonna make a presentation?
He was just gonna come and talk, he was excited, but I think,
the holiday is throwing people off because
It is, it
Eliza
really
just
is.
sent a text that she's at a baseball game with Bo.
yeah.
So,
Who did?
Eliza.
Oh, Eliza, okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah, it's,
What she sent the text to you, what did she say? What was that?
she forgot and she's at a baseball game with Bo.
it
No,
feels
we
like a
have
Monday.
We should
It
respond.
does
to
feel
her.
like a
I know
Monday.
she's not gonna leave the game to come here. but-
Today's Taco Tuesday in case you...
Yeah,
Okay,
Taco
okay,
Tuesday.
Okay, here we go. Let's do, okay, I'm sorry, Kyle. Anything else you guys want about the thing? The
No, we got that
public-
settled.
got
I'll
it?
text you when the markers and the signage are ready.
Thanks. Anybody else? No, public comments, okay. Public comments on non-agenda, I guess, no, that was an agenda item, so, non-agenda items? Nope, okay. That's done. Now consent agenda, and now we can go to the F.U.N. Commission minutes for April 22nd. And these were, the notes were taken by Eliza and given to Kathy, and Kathy
Well, I didn't do it yet.
read them. She read them. You didn't do it. That's not my phone. That's my phone. Okay, probably good. Jenna, well, let's give us 2 or 3 minutes to read them, and then we'll see if you want to do.
Leslie's not here.
No. Okay, everybody, have any concerns, questions?
Well, I guess the only question I have is the time of summer festival, because Eliza has 10 to 6, and then on our agenda for today, we have it 11 to 6.
Well, the actual event is 11 until 8,
No, until 10:30.
till 10:30.
Oh.
But we're going to, the 10 is just, 10 to 11 is just for setup
Okay.
for us. So the event, having people actually at the table is going to be 11 to 6.
Okay, all right, that's fine.
And my question, I see in the minutes, obviously because I wasn't here, Eliza was checking with Michelle on Jesse's Gelato. Yeah, that needs to happen, I guess, real quick like here, because we're a week and a half out.
Well, yeah, you already told you that we had him,
Yeah,
right?
correct, but what kind of paperwork does he need?
Yeah, well.
Paperwork
yeah,
that he needs, and,
Yeah, she did not, she just told me, I talked to her last week sometime, that she hadn't realized that. So I
okay.
don't know if he has.
Her and I just keep missing each other,
That
that's the
may
problem.
be it, so we'll make
I
sure.
don't, nobody's fault,
Yeah,
it's
and
just,
she is, she's communication, so we'll have to settle down and just do that. But we will, I'll call her tomorrow and make sure that she gets in touch with you. Because unfortunately, I want her to tell me what kind of papers need to happen too, because I don't really know. No,
okay,
So-
papers for Jesse.
I don't think it's that much. I
And
think
if-
it's just insurance and,
And if there's any footwork that needs to be done, I can do that for you guys, for Autumn Jubilee, because I'm working with her on it.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
So-
yeah. So you and Eliza are the point people for that.
for, kicks and,
No, for
Autumn
Fall
Ju-
Festival he's talking
Yeah.
about. So, but this is kind of a dry run for everybody.
It
for you
is,
new
yeah.
people.
And this is my first time doing it, so.
Yeah.
I still, you know,
Things-
4
things
months
might
in, I
fall
still
through
feel like a
the cracks,
rookie.
But, yeah, but so, that, as long as Jesse is still,
He's still on, yeah.
so, yeah, the paperwork should be easy, because they do it all the time, you know, so.
Yeah, they've been doing a lot of events around here in Villa Park.
Yes, I know, yeah. I seen, and you said the Cochina guys. Okay, anything else?
That's it.
Yeah, a lot of it's just kind of informational stuff, so. Okay, anyone want a motion to? approve?
Motion?
I second the motion, to start the meeting.
Okay, so Michelle first, motions, and
We started.
Well, not the meeting, but
The minutes.
the minutes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Motion to approve the minutes.
yeah, there we go. Okay, motion passed, good. Okay, so now, let's quickly, a lot of this stuff is just, again, informational. And that President Patrick said that he was going to come to the meeting, but I didn't get a chance to confirm with him because it was the weekend and this and that and the other thing. So we'll get him here another time, maybe when more people are here too. Kites and Kicks, anyone have anything to say about President Patrick? He's a
Congratulations.
nice guy, yeah, congratulations.
Congratulations.
I think he'll do a good job. So, okay, then we'll go to B, which is Kites and Kicks. We'll be setting up, I don't know, probably 10:30 I think we can set up, so if anybody wants to stop by at 10:30 or half an hour early, all we do is set up some tents. There'll be a tent from the table or the party thing, and we have our own tent, our Fund Commission tent. So if anybody has a 10 by 10 tent they want to bring over, most of the time it's so windy that we wind up taking them down halfway through the event because we're afraid they're going to just fly away.
Fly away.
But you know, hope springs eternal, and every year we try to set up a couple
Yeah,
tents.
I think I am gonna be out that day just because of the hour, you know, because it's at noon in Parkridge, and I
Kathy,
thought I might be
I am
available
fully
setup,
committed
but
for that day. I'm
Are
fully
you?
committed,
Because
absolutely.
I just don't wanna be in,
And I've got a shower on the 21st, so I won't be
Okay.
for Summerfest.
then
You have Summerfest?
I'll be there for Summerfest. I just,
When you say you need a 10 by 10 tent, is that a tent that people can sleep in, or
No,
do you
those
just
little
need?
Like a canopy?
Canopy
Canopy tents,
I
just
think-
kind of for cover?
I think I may have one of those, so
Okay.
I will take a look and I'll
yeah,
send a text.
let me
out.
know. We have two, and we have the gazebo, and over on one end is a lot of shade, which we usually set up the tables for people to sit. But the tents for the raffle tickets and check-in for the game players and the decorating, you know, for the kites and stuff.
Okay.
So,
And last year,
Like that.
you know,
Yep,
Liza
I
did
get
a
something like that.
really good,
Thank
like,
you.
Yeah,
she's
no
gonna
problem.
do those gift bags,
Yeah,
I
well,
mean,
yeah,
and the
that's
raffle,
the
because that
raffle
really
thing.
was very popular.
yeah, she said that was popular.
It was really
so.
nice.
We had some wands and a few little other things, you know, some bubble wands.
And was Dave coming with
So-
music?
Yeah, well, yes, he should be. I do have to contact him.
I was
again
gonna say,
and
I saw
double check.
music was advertised.
Yes, Dave, well, if Dave does, if it slipped his mind, but both Eliza and I called, you know, contacted him, and he said yes.
Okay.
So, but maybe he'll forget, so we'll contact
If
him
not-
again. It's just hooking up your.
I was gonna say, do we need, do I need to bring like a big Bluetooth
No,
speaker
there's
or
a-
something?
There
or-
is a music system in the party thing.
Okay,
I don't really know how it works, because we've always used the one here that we purchased, but I think it would be good to know how that one works.
The
I would
party
imagine
trailer
it's
one's easy.
Bluetooth.
If you can run any Bluetooth speaker, you can run the party trailer one.
okay.
It's a Bluetooth,
Yeah,
so,
it's-
okay, yeah.
You
Okay,
can run any speaker, you can run that one.
okay.
Okay.
All right, so we would have backup if
Yeah,
something.
yeah, if, but I'll contact him again and just make sure.
Sounds good.
So,
That party trailer's clutch.
it is, it's pretty damn
Does it
cool.
have a microphone?
I don't know
has
if
a
it does,
microphone.
because we,
No.
yeah.
I don't believe it has a microphone.
Because I think they had a microphone last time
We
because they
had
were
it.
calling out the winners.
Right, right.
Am
So
I right?
so we'd have
Last
to
year,
do
Donna,
something-
I think.
Yeah, because she was
A
down that
megaphone
way.
would be good. Anybody-
So you gave me a microphone.
We did give you a microphone,
That-
but I don't know how if that will plug into that piece of equipment.
It needs you didn't give me a cord, you just gave me a microphone. So,
Well, the cord may have been with the
Was
other
it a
stuff already
Bluetooth cord?
there.
Is it?
no, this is the microphone is not a Bluetooth, that's what I'm saying. But if it has a spot to plug it in, like,
USB or?
no,
It would be
it's like a 3.5, no, bigger than that, like a
mic-
microphone.
it's a microphone
is
plug.
usually
Yeah.
XLR,
Okay, like-
and it's 3 prongs. Yeah, XLR is what they call it, or 1/4 inch is an instrument cable. You see either, but you usually see XLR for mics.
So where you plug the cord into the mic, is 3 prongs?
Yeah.
But sometimes they have a mic, just a microphone, the
Right, a
single. that-
1/4 inch,
Yeah,
an
the 1/4 inch,
instrument.
right.
The old headphones we used to use with our Walkman.
Yeah, I still have a set of headphones like that, but I'll just,
I'll check
I-
with Dave.
I think I have a cord like that, and I have a mic.
Okay. Well,
let's see.
Well, backup of our backups. And
Now
it'll
let's see if I
probably
can
rain
ask
all day.
Brian too, because,
No, we've always had,
We've always had good weather, but knock on wood.
I
I'll
hope
put
not,
that
because I
up.
really won't.
Yep.
We're planning on being outside for the shower.
Well, you're not gonna be there anyway.
But we'll be outside.
Okay, okay, so we've touched on the music, Dave. Everyone will check on their microphones and how that, he knows equipment, so maybe he'll know how that, where that, because that microphone came from him too, so he'll know what it's about. Anything else? What do I have on my list for Summerfest, or for that? Gelato cart, cucina, hot dog, Dave and music, kites, prize, photo lines. I was gonna maybe think, just to tie it into the Hokusai thing, to maybe have a table at some time where if anybody wanted to learn how to fold a paper crane.
Origami?
oh,
Yeah,
cool.
or something really simpler, like you can do a couple folds and make a cat or a dog for the littler kids. So I thought we could maybe do that if there were people that were interested in it.
Oh, you're kites and
At
cats?
Kites and
Oh,
Kids.
okay.
Well, I saw you whether it was Eliza or you, I did see in the village promotion on our page that we are advertising the origami and the,
Well, that's easy enough. That's easy enough to do. So we have two tents, possibly 3, if Carlos really does have one.
That's
Okay.
fine.
So I'm gonna check on the keys for the electricity in the bathroom. Party trailer, I got the confirmation today that when they're gonna put it out there. I do have to check with the library van and just confirm. And I think I'll just get a little bit more water. And I think with our gelato and hot dog
And
hamburger
tacos.
and tacos, I think we'll be set for
Yeah, what's the name
4
of that other,
hours.
that taco place? I don't.
Taqueria?
MX Cochina?
I believe that's it. I have a picture of their business
Yeah,
card somewhere on
I,
my phone.
I have so many notes, and I know I have it written down, and I have it on my phone, but,
Maybe it was.
okay.
I don't
I'm
want
gonna go back for a minute to the music. If Dave isn't gonna come, do you think he could maybe send you his playlist? Because I think, didn't he create playlists so they were appropriate?
I don't think, I think he just put in, like, my son-in-law, when we go camping, he always puts in,
Like a Pandora station
Yeah,
or,
they
I
have-
think
he
he
doesn't- he's a-
created,
a-
for some reason
a
I thought he
call.
created a playlist.
that would be ideal,
So
so
that
it's
it's all-
family appropriate music.
Yeah, because right, even if you pull up Pandora and you wanted to play, you know,
You don't
blues music, you don't know whether they're
You
gonna
don't know
be.
what you're gonna
swearing.
necessarily get.
Yeah, or just songs that you may not really think are appropriate to play in front of a family. Like, I don't know, maybe just ask him. I
I
feel
will
like he
ask
cre-
him, I think.
I feel like he
yeah.
created a playlist.
I feel he didn't, but
Okay.
we'll see. We'll see who's right. I know he played a lot of oldies music. And
Yeah.
I know every song I wanted him to play, he would just fit it in there. And he knew nothing about the songs I wanted him to play. Nothing was bad, but
Yeah.
but we'll see. Maybe maybe there's a playlist that's family friendly, rock music or something. I don't know. I don't know how that works at all. I wish I did, but I just can't afford that thing. So, but I will check with him if he had a playlist, and we'll see what we can do with that. Anything else? No.
Kicks and heights.
Cakes and kicks. Okay, and that is coming up. So.
I'm sorry, I'm dyslexic. I keep reversing it every time. It's kicks and heights for me.
I wanted
They're both
to add
K's.
Yeah,
I
bubbles.
wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah, I wanted to add what
Get a little
bubbles
K and K going
bubbles and
on.
balloons I wanted to add to it, so that would have really,
What's that?
kites and kicks, bubbles and balloons. I wanted to add the bubbles and balloons.
Well, then it would be balloons and bubbles for Michelle.
For Michelle.
We got a hot air balloon ride.
No one would
That would
come.
be sweet. Right over 83.
Would you help support that? Okay, let's move on to the summer festival. This is an easy one, we have to just come and set up, and we'll do the Great Wave, and we'll do also count the paper cranes in the,
I will need to drop off the table for you because that is one I will not be in town for it.
okay.
I will be gone that weekend.
Okay, so, well,
Shower. Niece's graduation party and son-in-law's 40th, but I get one trip into Dubuque with all of them.
Nice.
It's a 3-stop shop.
okay. Well, yeah, and maybe Leslie has a table too that we want.
I could give it to you tomorrow. I don't need, I don't have a use for it.
Yeah, it's,
I can be there for I can be there most of the day.
yeah, I'm thinking too that I might go home for 2 hours or something. So it depends on how
But
busy
yeah,
it is.
I think, because I have somewhere to be at 3, so I can be there, like.
So,
it's
but,
up
yeah,
until.
I'll be there to set up. And maybe Carlos, will you be there to set up?
Yeah, for the kites and kicks.
No, we've moved on to,
Summerfest on June 21st.
Let me take a quick look and I'll tell you.
I can be there, Mary.
okay. Kathy will-
I feel sure we'll be there.
And my husband will be there for what that's worth, but he can set up the
And I
tent.
can.
Do you want me to volunteer mine since I can't be there?
Oh, God. No, I'm just kidding.
He's a handful as well.
I just,
He's alive. He's extra.
What time are you guys setting up?
10th, this Summerfest.
Yeah, Summerfest, right. If you need extra help setting up, I'm around.
Yeah,
I'll be at my
it's
shop
not-
at 10 on a Saturday, and
Okay.
we're
Okay.
usually open through it, even though they close it on the sidewalks. I still, my customers find their way over.
Yeah,
So we're around the block, and usually the last few years, like, I'll go into the shop for 2-3 hours, and then my kids play at Summerfest. So like,
Oh, yeah.
I can't guarantee I'll be around for tear down, but I can
That's
almost guarantee if you need an extra hand for setup, I'm gonna be right there.
Okay, yeah.
I can be there too.
It's probably not as big a thing as I'm making it out, but
So I was,
Hey, better to have more people.
I can
there.
come back the last.
Taking
Yeah.
things down is always easier.
I can come back the last hour or
because
two.
It's putting up.
Oh, it's the other thing, it's a long day because it
I
runs
can
so
come back
long,
to
so if you,
Oh,
even
yeah,
if
it's long.
people
It goes till
can do it in
10:30.
shifts, that's
Yeah,
always
yeah, yeah,
helpful.
From 10 to
We can get a body for a few hours, so people aren't tied for the whole.
Yeah, no, Joyful's over like
I can stay
8,
till like
that goes to
2:45.
like 10:30
Yeah.
in advance,
And
right?
then I can come back at like 4 to 6. I mean, 5 to 6, I can come back. I just have.
Well, we'll have enough people, I think, even if it's just me. I think maybe Leslie will stop by and help.
And we don't know about Eliza. so-
No, well, it's a Saturday, so it's probably,
Oh, that's right, it's probably a
but,
work day,
yeah.
especially with the kites and things off.
So we will, but it's not hard, but it's always fun to have somebody there with to talk to and carry on
Right.
conversations and stuff like that, so.
So
Okay.
I apologize, I'm gonna go back to kites and kicks. Azana, we have her scheduled to be there the whole day for kites and kicks.
Okay, well, Kites and Kicks is only like 4 hours.
But for setup, take down, like.
Yeah,
so
perfect.
She'll be there the whole day.
Okay,
And then
that's good.
Summerfest, right now, I don't think she has anything either, so she could probably fill in when
Wherever
like
she
you're
wants.
gone or, you know.
Yeah, like, yeah.
Maybe, yeah, 12 to 2 or whatever. Yeah, see when I just split it up in like 2-hour shifts,
Okay.
but, yeah, whatever works into your schedule. Because we could have, we could have all 7 of us there at one time, that would make me very happy. But, minimum, I think 2, minimum maybe 1, but just somebody there
Yeah,
to
she can,
to do it.
she can fill in too, where.
We've got a little time on that one, so everybody can think about when they're, and then that's pretty much it. It's just paper cream. I did get
So that's gonna be the paper.
a Lego Lucky Bamboo kit for $23 at Target. They were on sale for that prize.
Oh, for this
So,
one?
For the.
Okay, what is this
For the
for?
count the paper cranes.
Yeah,
So that's what the prize is for that.
and then what is it again? The,
Lucky Bamboo Lego kit.
oh, wow.
It's a littler one. So, that's what, yeah, and anybody that
It's
comes
like the
early
year
for
of the
setup
Legos.
might be, well, yeah, they're so cool. And
Second.
they're Asian.
Second that.
Second what?
Legos are cool.
Oh. Well, I didn't like them when you just got bricks and didn't know what to do with them. Since they tell me what to do with them and I know what it's gonna be at the end, that's pretty cool. Okay, so, yeah, we might blow up some balloons too, so if anybody wants to help blow up balloons, that's fine, but we can keep doing that all day. Okay,
So, sorry, is setup, so on here you have 11 to 6, that's the time you're
that's
gonna
the
work?
event, yeah, 10:30, I'm thinking half an hour just to,
Set up for
Yeah,
both, so
for-
both of them are 10:30 set up?
yeah, it's just setting up those tents that are, and I always think they're, yeah, that's their name, and there's always something that goes wrong, but,
I don't think they're easy.
oh, we don't have stakes or something to hold them down.
yeah, they do, but that's usually, at Kites and Kicks, that hasn't been enough. When the wind blows through. One Kite and Kicks broke ours, and my
that's right.
husband fixed it.
It was last year.
Was that last year? Yeah, because, so that's good. So maybe being fixed is not as good, but.
That's when a bunch of people flew away, right? That's when the library, that was last year, right? The library
Yeah.
one, like flew all the way
Yeah.
across almost to the middle
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
road.
the
and-
tents were, and we had that, one year we did one that was made.
Oh,
and it
I
was
shouldn't say
good,
that, I didn't see it happen. I woke up after the storm, walked out of my tent, and there it was through the windshield.
Oh, through the
Ouch.
windshield. That's powerful. Okay, does anybody have any other questions about Summerfest? Well, you can text me if there's anything. It's not, yeah, that was nice because it's just set up and take down. You don't have to do any planning or keep people busy for, other than that. So the next thing on the agenda is the July 4th parade. It's on a Friday this year, and I don't know if anybody, we might have to postpone this one until the next meeting, but think about it, if it's something that you would like to.
Participate in.
I
Yeah.
guess I'm leaning to no, only it's because I really would like a day off, but.
Well, take the day off. What the heck? We have a capability of a truck and
Yeah.
a little trailer, So the first year.
We wouldn't be walking then.
We did May, what?
We wouldn't be walking. We'd be in the.
We do like a
I
float
would be
trailer.
walking. You could be walking.
You guys walked
The first three, like, not this last year, but the year before, I think we did. We did Fleetwood Mac, and I was dressed up as the Statue of Liberty. As my bubble statue. You missed it.
You got the green on
Wait a minute,
tonight?
but that was
Yeah, I did, I
that was
know.
last year, or the year before.
Oh, excuse
That
me.
was the year before. Last year we were not in it. We didn't
Oh, okay.
participate.
No, I have pictures of when you guys were doing it.
Yeah,
Because
so that was, I think this would be the third time we would do it.
what's her, Leslie was
Leslie.
dressed in her disco
Yes, in her
outfit,
disco
yes.
outfit.
We were there, we saw.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if you wait till the next meeting's June 24th.
Well,
And the
Yeah.
4th of July is, I think, 10 days or
not a lot
11.
of time.
Well, so we gotta make a decision now.
Yes.
If we
Sorry,
have
I don't-
What does it cost? Is it
It
$75
just
now?
No, you're right.
$50?
Well,
This
I
voice-
think
end of the
the
month meeting's
applications
gonna
are
sneak.
supposed to be in Friday.
Oh, okay.
I'm waiting for one more board meeting next Tuesday to see if
easy.
we're participating.
That's easy.
But I think it was.
All right, we'll just say we missed the
official cutoff
application
date, I think
deadline.
was last Friday, if I'm not mistaken.
Gotcha.
I'm sure they'd let you in if you knew,
Well,
Yeah.
sooner than later. But there is a time, I've been sitting at the 4th of July meetings they've been having at the
Okay.
VFWs, so I know a little bit about it this
That's
year,
right.
more than I knew
Yeah,
last
every-
year.
Every third year, well,
every year.
that, that's
I'm
a
not gonna-
reason
I'm
for
not gonna
having
be
this stuff
crying.
on every agenda, I guess. Okay, so
So
we're gonna pass on that one?
I guess if in future, we'd have to make a decision in the,
Like in
More time.
April
Or
or
April, yeah, probably.
I didn't
April,
even
May,
know
May,
if there
yeah.
was gonna be one until maybe a month or so ago when I saw the thing.
Well, we could make a decision now for next
For
year.
next year,
I mean,
I think we should do it. I think it was fun.
Okay.
No, agreed.
And,
and it will be on Saturday, so.
yeah.
okay.
but, you know.
So for 2026, so we'll
Well,
pass
we'll
for
put-
this
we'll put
year,
tentatively,
for next
And we
year.
gotta make a decision early,
yeah.
April.
Tentatively,
To get the
we'll do it
application.
next year, and that will be. Okay. So, and we also have for the summer, the June and July and August Yardscape Awards. So we have to start looking at when you're walking and, for homes, and just want pictures and an ad, why you think it should be nominated.
Right, and we're gonna do.
I've never
it
done that before, so that's all we do, and then we get together as a group. and-
Yeah, we'll get together when we get in the probably the beginning of September, or maybe, the timing is what they.
Just any yard that's looking like
June, July.
kinda.
June, July, and August, so in the beginning of, maybe the end of the August meeting,
Okay.
we'll put up the pictures. We usually have 5 or 6, it's not 20 that we look through.
Right.
But
just-
yeah, just the month, we did used to have specifics for months, but I think we'll just
I
put
think
them
we
all
should.
together.
Yeah, I think
Um,
we should.
We like, butterfly garden, something.
Oh, like there's some criteria, like,
Not necessarily, but that would be why you would think it was perfect or good.
okay, they have a beautiful butterfly.
Yeah, a beautiful
I was
butterfly
at the meeting
garden that
last-
would attract
what,
butterflies and
Peter
bees,
Wednesday.
and
Okay.
pollinator garden.
And I was talking
We did
to him,
kind of like that,
I'll
but
know
I
for
like
sure
it
by
just
my next
open,
board
so
meeting,
whatever.
You can
we
do
can
whatever,
have.
yeah.
Right,
I have-
Somewhere, you don't have to,
It's not
you can
like
think
it's
outside
outside,
the
you know,
box.
so all the
Yeah,
blues are
last year we had one that had a
formed by the cutoff.
dinosaur, a
So,
little
if somebody comes
dinosaur
late
in
to
there
the game,
playing.
I think if you
And,
give them
you
any
know,
decent reason to
and
say yes.
We changed it too, we said best
But,
use of dinosaurs.
Yeah, that
because
was the
it was the only
information.
dinosaur.
Something that
It
was
kind-
creative or something
Yeah.
that
So just
stood
keep your
out.
eyes
I
out
kinda
there,
gave
like
my
July,
verbals at the
June,
meeting,
July,
like, I'm gonna do it 'cause I'm
August.
gonna be in
Anything that
town. Let me
jumps
just
out
pass
at
it
you,
back.
have a
That's
picture.
right.
Yeah, because some
Yeah.
yard that looks good in June might not look
Yeah.
as good.
Right,
That's why
because of the
you-
way what they have planted.
Yeah.
Right, right. And
Yeah.
so then,
No, there's
put
good
them on,
energy at the,
so, because
Fourth of July
we give the
planning,
award out by month,
meetings,
so.
'cause
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
should
like
we do
anything
one
else
each
in
month?
If you
Yeah.
want to.
They
I'm
say
asking,
you
how
can
have you done it in the past?
If you're
a
doing
little more and a little
June and
better,
you see
and
2 or
it kind
3
of takes
Junes,
everybody.
you're done, you don't
But
really.
the
Okay.
energy at the planning meeting
I
has
have
been
You may
great.
see in
never
August,
taken a picture,
you
so I
know,
do want to
because,
participate, because it's usually been you, it's been the
Yeah, it's the
right.
village commission.
Yeah,
Other
because we
people
walk around.
contributing.
Community
um,
non.
And it doesn't
I
really.
will contribute
I
this
like to have.
I will too.
flowers.
I'll be the guardian get into the north side.
Yeah.
I like flowers, and I think, but Eliza likes to think that it should be something that's planted and this and that, and I'm like, if you put some plants in a pot and you have a beautiful arched door.
Like a
and that
arbor
looks-
and stuff like
yeah,
that.
And it's not, that's not, the flowers might not be the hugest part, but if it makes the flowers add to the architecture of your home and makes it beautiful, that's, that's what I think, and we're gonna vote on them, so.
Party entries
yeah.
$100.
I think
You'd be
the more the merrier.
nonprofit at a minimum.
Yeah,
And then
I
we
do.
just keep
They
an
might
eye on
just
the
waive
vote,
it
so
for you.
And so
you can't, if you won before, you
You're-
can't win
You're
for like
literally
5
a
years.
village
Yeah.
commission.
Okay.
So some of them
I
might
don't know,
be
they're giving you your
eliminated just.
budget.
But like they're running 5, because Meadows
Always,
running,
you
you
know,
know.
always good.
Because it's always like an
Years
off,
ago.
like Christmas lights.
Then it just goes-
Yeah.
It's the same people that are just like,
You know,
it's their thing.
You're not gonna win.
That call.
So,
So that's the only
so
aspect
that's
that would
it.
be
Yeah, and in
eliminated.
September, we'll have a
Yeah.
board meeting.
And I don't know who ultimately would make that call,
We'll
probably the
present the
village
award.
manager.
Present the award.
And September, I will be gone a month or something.
Okay, well, you'll miss
Got a
that
couple-
too.
You're gonna miss the Geekapalooza.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? No, I'm not leaving
Who's
until the
organizing
11th.
it?
Oh.
For
Well,
Europe.
that'd be like
I'm not
the
leaving
kids
until the
run
11th for Europe.
the village level, I think.
Okay,
I miss my
well,
kid.
good luck. Good luck there.
They're too far away. They tell them to move home.
He's on contract for another 3 years.
Tell them to move home.
Okay, so.
It gives you a
X,
good place to go
Geekapalooza.
visit.
This
It's
is,
in Germany and
Oh,
Greece.
you're gonna love it. Yeah.
this is something from Diane Blushow's office, and they want to put this on. And they wanted us to help. And I said, well, I don't think we help.
we
We'll
take a
get,
picture of that.
we'll do a tent. But, so it's, I don't know that much about it, other than what that is there. They're gonna be
I'm
tents,
gonna
it's gonna
take a
be at
picture of that, if you
Rotary
don't mind.
Park. And it's in September 7th. So we got a little bit of time to think about what we wanna do. I thought it would be cool if we kind of dove into that, what is it? Captain Midnight, which is the Ovaltine guy. And Mr. Patrick President Patrick is really into that.
So we're back at Rotary.
And he knows a lot about that. So maybe we could contact
wanna take a look?
Nestle
Yeah.
Corporation and see if they'd have any kind of samples or anything that we could get from them, because
We're all doing the same thing,
that's
right?
who's in charge of Ovaltine right now, is Nestle. And Ovaltine is still around, the stuff. So that was my thought for our tent, you know. And I really don't know anything about it. It's kind of like a Comic-Con, I think, for that kind of stuff. Comics, real comics.
Shanton Midnight
if
is the
anybody
old,
has-
see, I don't get, I mean, I'm not really making any connection.
Okay.
Number one, I don't know who that
Um,
is, but.
She said that, I remember she brought that up to us when we were doing Prairie Path cleanup. And she said that she's done it in Bloomingdale. I'd kind of like to see a model, but they.
Yeah, I don't know
Kind
what
of a
their
better
part
feel.
looks
We could pick
like.
Diane's brain on it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna support her in her efforts.
Cover.
Oh, yes, so just so
So it's
everybody
not
knows.
necessarily us,
Yeah.
only, yeah, I mean, it
No,
is.
It'll just be, it'll be like
church.
Summerfest, you know.
It's the
yeah.
church festival, so I know that.
September 7th. Okay.
Yeah.
It's not long either, 12 hours.
Right.
And then
Right.
we're going on to
Awareness raiser? Awareness
Autumn
event?
Jubilee, which is right now, Carlos, you have any info on the
Last time
Autumn
I saw her,
Jubilee?
they said about covered up.
As far as I know, we've been getting,
She made some, I've always.
she's been lining up food trucks.
And then I'm back.
I thought that we had a couple from the text that has been going back and forth, but I haven't talked to her about it. I thought I'd see her this meeting to be able to get an update.
I have something I can add, if you care.
Yeah, of course I can. Yeah.
Eliza and I were communicating because she wanted the vendor form
Yes.
from last year. I didn't have one from 2024, but I had one from 2023, so I said that to her. And then when I saw her on Friday, I said, will that do? She's like, yeah, that's fine, I can just, update it. She said, we have a good amount of vendors that are interested.
I just talked to
So-
my niece.
So I don't have anything that is the amount of people that were interested in
Could I
participating.
potentially get that from you for this Jesse's Gelato guy, if that's what is gonna work?
What did you, oh, the form?
Yeah.
You know, so the vendor form is not the same form that we typically use for food. This is a food guide, right?
Correct. Gelato, yeah.
You know what, I can look and see what we've used for food vendors, food trucks before, or I can get you the vendor app. Either way, it's fine.
Perfect, that would be so helpful, so I
Yeah,
can get
let
that
me-
off to him.
Let me make a note here. How do I reach you?
Via text, 630-433-1489.
Hold on, 630-433-1489.
1489,
Okay.
or Irish Wine Lady at gmail.com, or Irish Wine Lady.
Irish
Gmail.
Wine Lady at Gmail.
Yep,
Okay.
That's a good one.
I sell wine.
I sure hope so.
But 630-433-1489.
That's gonna be the fastest,
Yeah,
yes.
okay. All right, let me see what we have, and I'd be happy to share it with you.
Thank you so much, Jane, I appreciate that.
Gina, can I get those two?
Get the forms?
forms?
Oh, sure. Michelle and Mary.
Nobody else.
You are the commissioner, the chairperson.
I mean,
Oh, that's okay. I'm gonna interrupt them.
sorry, I got so excited.
Kathy, do you want a copy of the forms too?
No, Kathy wants.
Carlos, you want any forms?
She wants to stay as far away from the forms as
No, if you
You're good.
if you post them, I'll find them.
Yeah, well, and I did send the 2023s to Eliza.
Carlos, are we looking for more vendors then for the Autumn Festival?
I believe I think she has enough, but I would check with her.
Yeah, I don't think
Okay.
so.
Yeah.
I don't think so. We want to fill that up all the way to Summit, if we can.
We do? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, we're not
because that's
spreading
all
out.
we have.
We're not going this way.
No, we're
gonna
not
go
going
this-
wide this time, we're gonna go long.
Go long.
It sounds like a football
It
play.
does.
Go deep.
Oh, where are my
You
beers,
know,
Gary?
As an Ardmore district guy, I appreciate that. 'Cause I've talked to other people, and part of what I'd like to see as a vision for town is bringing Ardmore and Village together. So if you can do that subtle shift to your event, to take that energy off of the Great Western Trail, which is beautiful, I use it all the time, it's scenic, it's a little less interrupted, but there's no commerce there, there's no people
Right,
there. So
right.
if you can shift that and focus it down to Ardmore and connect those two, even just for a day for an event, that's what I love here.
I think
I
possibly-
think that's great, and I think it is possible too.
The other,
I
yeah,
absolutely
yeah. That's what we wanted last year, I think we wanted
And I know
more
there's
to get all
other
that
people
way
in the
down.
village on economic development and milling around talking to people that are talking about a food truck festival. If you can get a proof of concept in this fall festival that you can make that, like, connect it and get it going, then that's just
Yes.
another talking
That
point
would
for
be
them to
very-
say, we can do this food truck
And
thing.
take the parking lot, parking all the way around, yeah. Food trucks are different, but that's their problem. Yeah, I do, I would like it, but that's what we were thinking
That's
about.
awesome.
And there might be construction at the other place too, so that might, if they start the union this summer when they're planning on it,
What
it might not be as beautiful as it was
What
last year.
construction?
They're building that apartment.
Yeah, right across from the VPRC where it's
Right.
an open parking lot right now.
Oh,
They're building a very large apartment complex with, I think, retail and stuff on the first floor and then individual apartments up.
Yeah, so they're,
Yeah, 200 some units.
Yeah.
okay.
It's gonna be great.
That sounds
gonna be great.
Oh, it
Yeah,
was
I
supposed
kept-
to. I'm just getting tired. It's the end of the day. It was supposed to sound very convincing. No, I'm wholeheartedly behind that project. It's going to be fantastic. Like,
Okay.
if
It
they
looks
could
pretty
just get
cool.
Summit, if they could just get
I just
Summit
want the
cut
truck
through,
place to move back.
that would be even better. But that might be a tougher sell than getting the building
I
built.
just want to be able to get out of my road.
Because
Without
I don't want to get run over by
having
a semi.
to go a mile out of my way. Okay, so that's Autumn Jubilee, and that really is, Eliza's probably
No,
the biggest,
It's going to be
but,
an
on
infusion
that.
of people and capital.
I
It's
can't
gonna
imagine
change the
that
land.
she has enough vendors for that.
Well, we'll see how like someone like
I feel
Jesse's
like I'm
Gelato does
seeing,
at our,
like, some of the stuff
Kites
that
and
needs to get
Kicks
cleaned
and-
up down there.
Yeah.
I know like he's a Villa Park resident and he's very interested
So no, I think it's going to be great for town.
I
in,
just can't bring my whole desk with me.
And
send a
doing more
list.
Villa Park Center
Yeah,
events.
She did send one of the forms. She emailed the form. And she had people that were from last time that she had contacted, but there weren't that many that contacted her back at the time. It was
Okay.
maybe about a bit ago. But I think we want to keep, if anybody goes to a festival or anything and sees somebody.
Get a business card if they're like a
Yeah.
cool vendor
Okay.
too.
Leslie and I want to work on some kind of a half sheet that you can just give to people. Here, we like your stuff. We'd love you to come and, come to our thing. And this is
Yeah.
when it is, if you're interested. It's
Oh, that'd be
inexpensive.
nice.
It's $25 for a event. 50 if you
Well,
want
give me some of those half
electricity.
sheets, because the Elmhurst Farmers Market has recently shifted ownership and management, and is gonna be operating out of my church's parking lot in Elmhurst. And I'm signed up to volunteer there at the greeting tent every other Wednesday for the duration of the summer to support my congregation and the Elmhurst Farmers Market.
gonna be
So if you have information you'd like to disseminate to fair-type vendors, in terms of working with your events, like, I'm already gonna be there as a spy, an open spy, but I'm already gonna be there under the idea that I'm there to support my church, to support the Elmhurst Farmers Market, to do reconnaissance for future farmers markets for the Chamber of Commerce, and to find you guys vendors for any of your events too. It all happens at the same time.
Nice.
So, and I'm very curious to see how this Elmhurst Farmers Market is going to work out for them this year. But
Yeah.
I'm going to be over there.
I've heard a few things.
Where is that at, Kyle?
Which,
Elmhurst Christian Reformed Church on Brush Hill Road.
Okay,
So it's
down by the hospital.
Down by the hospital.
I
It's
know
that
that
frontage road that goes between York and sort of Butterfield and the park over there. And there's some condo buildings and the church and the hospital and a retirement community.
Good to know, good to know.
And they have a nice big parking lot that they're going to be utilizing.
Okay. That's Wednesdays.
Yeah, Wednesday morning, 7 to 1 p.m., I believe, is the time frame.
oh, tomorrow.
Good to know.
No, it starts next week. Starts the 4th and runs through September every Wednesday.
Okay. Well, might as well put that down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
got your arm
that's
signed
that's
by
going to be
Friday
my
night.
top
Drive by.
priority the rest of this week, is to get that half sheet done. So then we'll have that to hand out. I'll get some to you, Kyle. Thank you.
Yeah, no, if they're vending in Elmhurst, no reason they can't be vending in
Really,
Villa
it's not
Park,
that far.
And
You
if
bet.
it's a one-off thing, maybe they can make it, maybe they can't, but it doesn't
Doesn't hurt to ask them.
network.
It's nice to have a list of purveyors.
Exactly.
Okay, anything, considering with this autumn jubilee, there was one thing, Mr. Patrick, President Patrick and I had talked about this. And I just want to put it out here for everyone to start noodling in their head and thinking if there's a way to do it, is the way Kyle and his chamber does the Christmas trees. Maybe not quite 100 of them, but we thought it would be really a lot of fun to get some of those life-size skeletons and do the same thing in a certain area. I mean, if we could get 100 sponsored, that would be wonderful. But put them on the path, maybe for a couple weeks during the fall, during Halloween, the end of October. So it would be nice to maybe start it at Oktoberfest, maybe the 18th through the end of the month.
Okay.
Figuring out ways to do it. Amazon, of course, has a full-size, probably the least expensive, $40.
That's not bad.
$39.99. It's not bad. We have to figure out, Mr. Patrick said we probably will put them on a stake, so we'll have to buy a stake. I said, can we just put them on the light poles? He goes, well, you don't want to cause any damage to the light poles. You want to be responsible for that, even if it wouldn't happen. I wouldn't. And I said, okay, fine. So a stake, and we have to decide if we got somebody to pay $75. What are the trees? 175?
$100.
$100.
75 for a nonprofit.
Okay, 75 for this, and we would give the lights, because you said, you wouldn't have. But do we think they should take it with them? Should they have them pay for that and then get this as a thing? That being limiting, every year we'd have to go out and buy more. we may not have to buy every one of them. There may be people that say, well, you can just keep it.
You can
know.
keep hers.
But then at that point, then where would you store?
That was my question. That's
How do
always
you
my first question.
Yeah,
Where are you
how
going
do
to store it?
You know, even
100 skeletons.
Yeah, even 50, even if half of them.
Well, in your
How do you
closet, of
store it?
course.
Yes.
But,
There's no room in mine.
What's that?
There's no room in mine.
Well, Carlos, do you have an answer for that one?
No, I do not.
Yeah, see, that's what that brings up, you know. I think it would be the coolest idea in the world to see that, and I would love to be the first
Or
one
if
to do
the-
that. But,
If they were just property of the fund commission, then you just maybe charge less and just have people like rent it and decorate it and then have a contest or something.
well, you could do that, but if you wanted to have 100 of these, I mean, you need an outlay of like $4,000. So it's not, you know, if you wanted to purchase them to be
Oh,
yours,
okay.
you know, it's a chunk of money.
Well, you have the clock tower money, I mean,
That clock tower money is, $100 is not gonna.
yeah,
buy
but why does
that.
it have to be 100 skeletons? Why 100?
Well, that's how many light poles there are.
I thought we're only
That's what
gonna
I
do
said.
like a little bit of the path. He's talking like the whole
Well,
path.
it depends, it depends.
Start small.
It depends, these are all things to think about. I don't know, and the Hokusai event did take some of that money,
Yeah, I saw that. I saw the,
yeah, so,
but not a lot. You have 250 for the registration.
250, you know, I'd say maybe 500 by
Okay.
the time we got the food and
Yeah,
the
true,
tablecloths
true.
and the this and the
True.
that. and
the one thing I would consider is the labor.
Yeah,
The village is kind enough that the village grounds crew sets up those trees on the stakes. Not to say that their time couldn't be budgeted to do that for the skeletons, but we don't actually set up the trees. The village does set up the trees for us. Once the trees are set up, we rally volunteers to light them. We reach out to chamber members.
Yeah, I know, we have in
President
the
Patrick
past.
and his kids were actually some of the volunteers last year helping us light the trees.
And we've-
So the lighting
been
of the
taking- we
trees
took 'em down
is easy.
sometime, too.
But, you know, if you get to a point where you decide on a certain number of skeletons and you decide on what lamp poles you want them by in the area that you're gonna do your event, make sure to check with the village to see that they have the capacity through the grounds crew. I don't know what you
Right,
call it.
that's all that's all
It's
part
not
of it.
It's
Parks
our,
and Recs.
it's our parks,
It is Parks and Rec?
yeah, parks,
Okay.
buildings and
All-
grounds.
all
They,
parks.
Buildings and grounds, I guess
Yeah.
that's all under the same umbrella?
Oh, yep.
Okay, yeah, see, some of those nuances are lost on me. but
Yeah,
that-
no, that's
That makes
okay.
perfect sense, because they do a ton of work
Mm-hmm.
in terms of setting that stuff up for us every year. So, not to say they wouldn't be willing to do it, especially if it's
yeah.
only 20, or,
Right,
you know, if you
for
start with
this
20
side,
or
maybe we do it
25
from
and
the
decide to do,
museum
yeah.
to Summit, you know, Villa to
Um,
Summit, that may be just where we have to start.
And it's a heck of a lot easier for them to push a stake in the ground than us with a hammer up there.
Do they have a special tool?
I'm sure they do.
they just do it all the
Maybe we
time,
just
so they're,
Get them
Yeah.
to put the stake.
They got the standard
in
operating
order to do
procedure.
it. Yeah. Well, that's just something to think about. And, you know, it would be fun. And you know, I hate to say, well, maybe next year, because there's so many things that maybe next year have turned into maybe never. But I think it's an idea.
I think the right idea is definitely to, if you're gonna integrate it with the Fall Fest, start with the length of the festival. And, you know, if the festival doesn't go past Ardmore, there's a lot of trees past out west of Ardmore.
I know.
So, and, you know, and if the festival doesn't really go too much east of Villa, there's a good number of trees towards Elmhurst east of Villa. So if you kind of pin it down to the right number of trees, it might, you know, in the right spot, it might be
Yeah.
very doable.
Yeah, because we were thinking at first, well, then all those people that live over that way are gonna be mad if they can't buy a skeleton by their house, you know, and I'm like, well, you know, you gotta start someplace. I guess, can't please everybody. I thought it might be kind of fun to have a few of them like on the gazebo, you know, like
Well,
climbing up.
A skeleton seems like asking to be like dressed, like
Well,
do a
that's
pirate.
what they would do.
You know,
yeah.
you do a pirate skeleton, or you do
That's
you
what
know,
the-
Like a theme, some kind
zombie
of
skeleton,
costume.
a classic, like, wrapped up Egyptian
That's
skeleton.
what
Like,
the
it-
people
you-
that
you can,
that would-
like,
Some
I
will
can
dress
see,
them
I
as
can see it working
Santa,
really
too.
well.
Yeah,
like, you know.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, yeah, Santa's
the
great,
Grinch.
too.
Yeah, I mean, those people
So
will come up with
that would
Christmas
be
is right
the
around the
fun of
corner.
people
Yeah.
renting.
Right, kind of like the Christmas trees are very
Yeah.
original in their own right. They
Whoever-
decorate your own skeleton.
Whoever supported it could decorate it however they wanted to, you know. But anyways, it's out there and we can think, and if anybody wakes up from a dream and says, oh, this is what we can do.
Write it
that'd be
down.
great. Tell us
We're,
next time.
we thinking of inviting Sarah Cokery for stories?
I
Or
did
not?
contact her, I have to check, she hasn't contacted me. I even made her a Facebook friend, so I could contact her. So, we'll see.
Okay, well, I was just saying, it would
Yeah,
be better to have them close by, and I thought it
Yeah,
would be.
yeah, so, okay, so then we're gonna do our Halloween decorating awards, which is about 2 or 3. It's pretty easy, everybody can drive around and find their favorites.
Oh, yeah.
And we do it the same way, we get the pictures, and then, last year it worked out fine because it was Halloween when we went out and gave people their
Prizes.
their nominations, or told them that they won.
Okay.
So then they would tell us whether they were gonna come to the meeting or not, or, so it was kind of fun, because I said, well, they're all gonna be out in their yard, so if anybody, so you were there, Kathy, you and Leslie and me, wasn't it? Or was that the year before me? I don't
I
know.
don't know.
Yeah, sure. But anyway, so, it's the same way, there's usually 2.
Nice to
We'll be in touch about the markers,
Yeah, just
though.
give me a thing. and we'll
Absolutely,
get
a
it.
week
We'll
or
get together.
2, it's on my list to do, so.
Quick question before you leave.
Yeah, yeah.
The farmer market ends when?
I don't know, September. I mean, it runs all summer.
right.
All summer, every Wednesday, 7 to 1.
Thank you.
Yeah, 149 Brush Hill Road, Elmer.
Thank you.
No worries.
Bye, Kyle,
Hope to see
thank you.
If you make it over there, come find the welcome tent, because that's where the volunteers are running out of. So,
Okay, I'll stop by and see you.
awesome.
All right.
Thanks, guys, we appreciate all
Thank
you.
you.
Thanks.
Thank you. So we can delve later into what themes we want to do. We usually do a happy, a fun family one, and then a scary one or something.
Okay, for Halloween ones?
For Halloween, yeah.
Excellent.
But because we're getting late, let's, and then, of course, Kyle leaves now. Joyful Traditions, but we don't really need to know. Then that's another one, we'll just set up a tent. We gave away coffee and cookies. We didn't do that last year. They didn't ask us, but I think they were under new. Kyle wasn't, it was like in flux.
And that's,
Yeah.
I have a difficult time keeping track of what is Parks and Recs, what is Chamber.
After a while, you gotta remember.
Exactly, and it's.
We work together a lot, and,
Yeah,
there's
exactly.
like, sometimes there's, overlap, like, even the thing on Friday, that was the
Yeah.
fun commissions, but we had it at the Villa
Parks
Park
and Rec.
Rec Center.
So you
because-
partner together, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so,
And I
and
think
and
so.
And if you-
you're helping them, that's why we love to go to,
We can do more events that way if you got
help.
multiple people kind of taking
Yeah.
in too.
I think we do now. Okay, so, and our holiday decorating is the same way. We pick 2 or 2, I usually nominate 2 or 3, depending on what I see.
Okay.
One time, we just nominated a big tree. It was basically a 20-foot tree covered with lights, and that's all it took.
Those
So,
are, I'm looking forward to those.
Yeah, it's fun. We get together.
Even the song, I'm looking forward to.
We get together and we drive around and look at the nominations and we number vote on them, so we know. It's a good way to do it, Asana always gives everybody a half, and we're like, really, no! Everyone's 4, and she's 3.5.
3.5.
Yeah, math class. So anyways, that's fun too. And it's really a lot of fun giving the awards out too, because the people really just get a kick out.
They get into it.
Yes. So, and speaking of the Hokusai event, which isn't really, well, I could do that in the end. Okay, so now, bring us now to new business, which is Michelle. She said she has some ideas
I have
for us.
3 specific ideas that I spoke to just around the village and, trying to get some feedback. 3 kind of unique ideas came up. Number 1, are we doing anything with Clock Tower?
Not this year. it's hard to find any support from anybody who can do anything for us on it, like, and I think what started when Kathy said, oh, I know a guy that'll, and then she quit, and it was never my big interest.
Your pet project.
That was her pet project, and I thought it was cool, and I had a lot of ideas, but I think the more you delve into it, the more expensive.
It's gonna stay broken for a long time.
Yeah, if you have something and you're interested in doing it, because there's millions of ideas, but I don't think one idea is going to it has to be like a yearly thing.
Right.
Where that's the fun theme this year is going to be Save the Clock Tower.
Well, that said, a little brainstorming was a rock around the clock sock hop trivia night or something.
Yep, that was.
Something on that order.
We had. The first thing would have been an hour for the tower, which is on Daylight Savings Day when that you get that extra hour.
Right.
Come and take a dog walk on a prairie path or something, and have people, like you used to, when you walked, 10 cents a mile and this and that.
Oh yeah, the March of Dimes walkathon. Absolutely.
Whatever. I remember in high school getting blisters doing that. Something like that. Trivia contest was when we wanted karaoke night when you get a free drink ticket or something if you had a song that had time in it. And, so many things. At something at the skate park, for Marty McFly. I thought we could do something with the exercise things. Remember when Marty was rolling on the things and all the women in the exercise class were waving at him?
Aerobics, yeah.
I mean, I can't even remember the other things, but ideas like that.
Okay, so I'm putting that out there. If that's going to be a back burner, understand why I'm just brainstorming out there. Two women brought it up to my attention. They said, what about doing a garage sale on the Prairie Path, $25 a table, for maybe late July or early August, charge $25 a table, community garage sale. I don't know what the feasibility is, but I liked the idea, like doing one big, and I'm curious how we would how execute that, or $25 for a space, whether that be, they bring their own tent, their own table. Obviously, we would not, I don't know what permits how we organize it.
I'm still working on those permits.
And permits, what we would need for something like that.
So you definitely would need I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
You definitely would need a permit from the county.
That's a county thing.
Yeah,
You
to
have
use.
to help me do that.
I'll help you.
Okay, for the
Okay.
Oktoberfest, I need to do that ASAP.
County permit for something like that.
Yeah,
okay.
and I don't know, I don't have their rules and so forth.
Because the
Remember,
path has to be available, you can't. block it.
Right, you can't set up, right?
Yeah,
I mean, so
People
far, I
still
don't-
be able to bike on it.
I don't recall them saying no to anything, but for example, when we do summer festival, we have to put up snow fencing so that people won't cross over with alcohol. So
Gotcha, yeah.
So there's different rules and regs, and the county would definitely, and I don't know that anyone's done an event like that, so I don't know if they're
I'm just curious I'm just throwing it out there. You said think of some fun things.
Yeah.
And that's some feedback that I received, some from people in the community. I don't know how we go about executing that permit-wise, but maybe something later in the summer, or is our plate too full? Is that something we could discuss at the next meeting?
We could always discuss anything.
Because it isn't necessarily limited to the summer either.
No, it's not, and it's not necessarily limited to this year either.
Correct.
So,
Another idea that came out that has been brought to my attention, doing a 5K that would include the north and the south side, and the fee that we would charge we could use for flowers and planting and beautification for the following spring. So good.
well, that was what we started as, was flowers, and flowers were on our thing. Kathy hates flowers.
I don't hate flowers, I just don't want
She's not,
I don't want to water or plant them, but
Or some beautification.
You like to look at them, right? I mean, they're
Some
pretty.
beautification. some beautification project, not necessarily, but use the proceeds of a 5K for what we would charge for an entry fee, to put that towards a fund and generate some revenue.
Yeah,
You don't think
good
there's
idea.
enough 5Ks already? Isn't there always something going on in the parade path? People running?
Well, otherwise you
running
do,
Past my house.
I turned out, it was rocked to my, I thought it
It's
was
just
kind
me.
of like
That's
something.
just me.
I-
What's this? Are
A
you-
good way to generate some revenue with all these runners.
I'm in agreement, but you don't really have to sell me on it. So we actually were in, about 3 or 4 5Ks for 1 year. We love doing them. We're always on the path. The only thing I would recommend is let's not make it the same route as the other ones. Just make it something different.
Well, that's why I said do like
From the south side to the north,
north side. Yeah, I don't know how we would do that and pick out a route, but so we include both. Yeah, and the route would be a little bit unique.
Okay, yeah.
But we'd have to
can you
cross
do
the
that?
railroad tracks, would we, to get?
Not necessarily. No, just north of St. Charles.
Oh, okay.
We wouldn't have to go anything. No, I wouldn't want to get the
I
train.
mean, I just got a little nervous just when we said that.
Yeah.
If we're north of St. Charles, then that would keep us between the 2 railroad tracks, or we would have to use that bridge on Ardmore. Because there's 2
No, you
railroad.
still cross them
But
all.
there's a-
No,
There's
you
tracks
still have
right at
you still have the
Ardmore.
tracks. You still have the
The one that
tracks. The
runs
train
behind-
station, our
the
actual train
laundromat.
station,
It goes, yeah,
Right.
is before the bridge. And then you got the second UWP tracks, like the freight line, that's under the bridge.
So
The only
so we
thing-
would have
The only
to
thing
do
is
it.
trying to get over St. Charles.
St. Charles,
That's
yeah.
where you'd have to get police to,
Or
So,
we
but-
could start the race on the other side of the tracks.
Well, still, I think Gina's correct in saying, what about, okay, because Franklin Park is north side, but that's still south of the tracks.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Okay.
That's still south of, so that's an excellent point too.
Okay.
And I've run, not actually run, I've put together 5K, 5 and 10K. The village used to do it.
Okay.
The Garden Classic. If you've never put one together, it's
I
a lot
haven't.
more people that you need to volunteer for it than you could imagine.
Okay.
Because you need people on the corners, to make sure that,
They're turning
it's
the
safe,
right way.
where there's vehicles and things like that. The police have always been involved in ours.
Okay.
It's a lot of people.
As far as man
As
hours.
far as volunteers, yeah.
Okay.
Just something to think about.
And
I'd be
that's why
happy-
I'm bringing it to you knowledgeable people.
I'm not saying, I'm
Keep
just,
it a south side, like an event maybe just on one side of town.
Okay.
Maybe connecting parks or something.
I was gonna say, aren't there a lot of, there's so many little parks,
Yeah,
I think,
yeah,
on the
park
other
connector.
side of St. Charles, that they're not eventable just because there's no way to put a bunch of cars and stuff.
But
Because
Right.
there's such beautiful little neighborhood places that,
but I appreciate
Maybe that
the
would
north
be
and
the way to
and
do
the
it.
yeah,
south
I was
side.
just gonna say, I like the
That's,
connecting.
I like the connecting idea to
Of the-
that.
Right, St.
because-
Charles is gonna be our
Nemesis.
proverbial thorn. in-
Could we do one side, like, one Saturday of like, and then
I think
and
you're
another
still doing
side
the
the other?
dividing though, because I think almost all the races are ran off the parade path. I don't know
Yeah.
any that are up on.
Well, right, and I like to focus on uniting neighbors is unite the north, and, because you hear all this banter back and forth on north and south side, it'd be a nice way to
It's a real
kinda-
thing. I
It
was
is a real
shocked to
thing.
find that out.
It really is.
And how do you do that with a major road running through and
Sauk
and
Creek Trail.
events in,
The Sauk Creek Trail runs.
that gets across?
Yeah, it starts at just.
Underneath, yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
yeah. It's. We
That's
might
what
have
we
to
just had a
clean
big
it before we
connector.
run people on it, but
It's
yeah.
clean right now. I think we walked.
So if not this year, maybe something to look forward, I like the idea that it could generate some revenue
You'd
though.
have to do a little bit, well, yeah, once you get into that, then you need an accountant, you need this, you need that. you need
Yeah, because
somebody to keep
you're
track
right, it
of
can generate revenue, but typically, you're gonna have something for them to eat afterwards, something for them to drink afterwards.
Right.
That's all included in their.
Their entry fee.
Yeah, their entry fee. Plus, you're also providing for your volunteers.
Absolutely.
You know, because they're having to get up and be there early. Typically, they're earlier in the day. So it's
a real man-hour,
It is, yeah.
labor intensive. Okay.
Now, the way you cut your expenses with something like that is you find places to make donations. Maybe not necessarily dollars, but in-kind donations. So donuts and bagels and things like that, then that's not something you have to expend, as far as the costs for the event. So I'm not raining on your parade
No,
at all. I'm just sharing with you
I appreciate your feedback on it. In fact, I'd like to pick your brain a little bit more
Sure,
on
I'd be
it.
happy to.
It got my wheels going because I saw that morning we were doing the Prairie Path cleanup, that at Tomatoes, there was an end, it was 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the morning, and there was a 5K race ending there.
Oh, nice.
And I couldn't get a cup of coffee, so they were gracious. I'm like, I just want to refill my coffee mug. And I thought, they had a 5K, and they were donating the coffee, the donuts, and they were gracious enough to let me have a cup of coffee. Because the line was out the door at Philip Kirk that morning.
Yeah.
Really? Good.
Yeah.
That's a
great.
good
Awesome.
sign. That's great.
Sorry, I didn't mean
No.
great because you couldn't get your coffee, but that's so
The
great.
good news was that the line was out the door. The bad news is Mary, I didn't want to leave her by herself, so for any length of time.
I was fine. But yeah, it's nice it's just, it seems sometimes it does get overwhelming with a lot of things going, you just start getting, I think personally, it's just me, and we'll find out because this time I'll be much more involved, hopefully, in the Fall Festival. That was getting kind of big. And,
Okay.
For, what do you think, for I don't know, you certainly could head that if it's something that
I
you're
do
thinking.
think it's
you have
something
enough
that Manager
information.
Hartline really wanted us
Yeah,
to
that was
work
a
on.
thing.
He
to
did.
tie-
He
to
mentioned
tie
it
them
last
together.
year. He really wanted us to do an event or something that connected the.
It wouldn't have to be this run, but it could
No,
be anything.
but it's a starting
That's a key
Yeah,
thing to think
I'm
about.
planting
Yeah.
seeds right now and throwing it out there.
There's another thing that fall right in line with that is a bike. We actually had one where we started at the church, not.
Oh, do the
What's the name
district,
of that
it was a
church?
D40, it was a D45 bike ride. It was, I forget.
It started from St. Anne,
Yeah, it was
and
at the St. Anne's Church, and we just did like,
we rode towards the Jackson High School. Jackson Middle School. So we rode that way and around, and
no,
then
it
back.
wasn't that big. It was not, because it was not that big of a ride. No, it was
Did
not
you
that
start
big
at
of a
St.
ride.
Alexander?
But we
Yes,
did-
it's St. Alexander.
Yeah, because of the Tri-Town Y thing that they have, that they.
They might have done it, and they had someone come out to like check bikes, and
Yeah.
they had little other like raffles to win stuff, and they had people out there to like I think you could bring like stuff to donate, or you could pick up stuff. Like if you wanted if you needed notebooks and stuff like that. They had
Oh
some
yeah,
other
you're right.
table out
School
there that was
supplies and book
handing
bags.
out school supplies. I think the bus drivers were out there promoting that they
Like
need
kind of
bus drivers.
sponsoring a hole at a golf match, but sponsoring a mile marker.
So it was, the bike ride was D45, so you remember you're bringing kindergartners out
Okay.
here, so the bike ride was about a mile long,
Yeah.
I think is all it was.
Yeah.
But it brought out all District 45, so it didn't matter what school you went to within the district, whatever. But we rode down the Prairie Path, and then we came around,
And we rode through the streets. I thought we
Yeah.
rode down.
or maybe we just did the loop like we went. Remember, Azana's in high school.
It went. It went. It
It's been a
went.
minute.
It went south.
So did we go toward, I don't think we went south. I thought we went east and west along the Prairie Path, but we did it on the road. Like we went down
We
Park
went down the
and then
Prairie
turned down
Path,
Summit and
and
came
we
around
cut down.
Central, or
I think
guess
it
Central
was-
to Park, or Central.
I think it was Harvard down to past Washington, and then we turned around and we came back up one of those side streets, and then we came back
I
in.
don't remember, but it was like a mile ride.
It was.
Okay.
2 miles.
Just to get people, yeah.
Yeah. But it was a nice
Okay,
But you
fundraiser.
could, where I think
about
Carl's
that.
probably been going with this, instead of doing a run, maybe you could do a bike ride and go underneath the path, like on the
Under
bike
St.
ride,
Charles.
connecting under St. Charles, right? Because that's all bike path.
Mm-hmm.
And then ride over to, I don't know where you would end. You could end somewhere over here. like-
But no, that's what, but just something like that to connect the north and the, just kind of start moving in that direction. I think, yeah, whether it
That
be
works.
biking, running, crawling, a three-legged sack
walking.
race, I don't know.
Dog walking.
Dog walk.
You want to do a bar crawl from one side to the
Oh, that sounds like more fun. doesn't it?
Instead of this stuff competing against each other,
Yes.
why don't we do one of
And they
each?
do have those coffee.
Instead of competing, we
those
can do just
coffee-
one of each.
The
Yeah.
Cocoa crawl,
Yeah, you know, you could,
that's big.
I guess my next question would be, what's the interest level in it? And number two, is this something we want to research? I'm just kind of curious what everyone's interest level is.
you can, you can research.
Okay.
It's not gonna hurt. It's kind of limited right now. We're missing a couple of our, and I think Kim is not, not starting on the wrong foot, but you know, I think we have a few people that would be interested.
And Gina, if you wouldn't mind terribly, if that's something I could just kind of reach out to you on one-on-one?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just kind of see how you've done it in the past.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's been a while, but I can pull out a couple old files and see how we were set up with our, I mean, it was, they called it the Garden Classic when the village did it, and it was, you know, running through the tree-lined streets of Villa Park. That was-
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah,
Oh, we are the garden village.
They are tree line.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, but it was, we had a lot of volunteers. Because then, well, depending on how long it is, so we had the 5 and the 10K, and we had water stations. So people handing out water while people were running. You know, it's just a whole slew of things, you know, that.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
maybe you could probably Google
I-
planning a
And I
5K or something.
I'm not trying to talk you out of the running part, but I think bicycling is really big right now.
It is.
So
Much more
many,
family friendly.
I'm open to doing either, just any
think-
physical activity. I'm so good with either or
Okay.
all of the above.
Yeah.
I don't think we have to, we can do them both.
yeah,
I mean, because they're different.
they are different.
I'm sure.
I think the route is important to be
Yeah.
different than.
Yeah, that's probably the most important thing.
Yeah.
is
And
a
to
lot
be
of
a-
if
and
you
to be a
want it to
connector.
be-
Yeah, you know, one of the
Connect somehow.
things
I like the idea
for the
of
run
park,
is we
because
had
it's
it
gotta
certified.
reflect
You know what, I
To
mean,
Carol.
only because if you,
that,
Okay.
you know, the running.
if you start here, maybe you
Because then
focus on-
people who ran it and finished,
Start on this side,
that
then
builds their
focus on
points
this.
in that
Because
group.
people don't
So
know.
that's an
Yeah,
incentive
Chicago
for them.
Area Runners Association,
That's the way-
so
Just doing the
that's
signs for
that
hikes and kicks.
gotten
There were a
to
few little
the,
parks outside when I was
we had to take
driving,
that
I
into
didn't even realize
consideration
what
when we
they
did our
were.
route.
It'd be
because
like the
it's
bike, like the
certified.
bike, the
Yeah,
park
yeah.
tour, like a, you know, a bike park tour.
That is
would be
very
the-
smart.
And then you
the
stop,
poker
and then
run.
you stop and play, and then the kids stop and play
That
at the
could be the
park.
poker run idea of it, you know, where there's a tent at
Park,
each of those little
park
parks.
exploration,
And,
or, you know, it's
somebody gives out a stamp or something.
Something where they do a passport, a park
Yeah,
passport.
So that
Yeah.
they've gotten to every
every
park
park.
in Villa Park or something
Right.
like that.
I like that too.
Um,
See,
because
creative
that's-
juices are flowing, I love it.
yeah. That could be good.
I
Sca-
thought too that
Scavenger hunt too.
Scavenger hunt, yeah.
Yeah,
it brought up,
Those can be pretty cool.
a picture, you could even just.
What
have a
I-
picture
Yeah,
of-
and do one for like each park.
Yeah,
Just however you want. I did before I worked here, we did one with like 5 communities. So it was Downers Grove, Lisle, Westmont,
I
Naperville.
love that.
Well, I'm forgetting somebody. And there was like 4 or 5 clues per town. But you can do it for your own town, and you know, they were like funny clues that you had to figure out what you needed, you know, what you had to go to, and there was something there that would lead you to the next.
Lead you to the next.
or
I like
take
that.
a picture of this tree with a whatever.
Yeah.
I
you know,
love it, I love it.
bow on it or something.
the other thing I thought of, this is when Jack was our staff liaison, because his dad was an artist. And I thought did like a village coloring book of having.
Yeah, we thought with a coloring book. You know what would be
Having
cool?
someone draw pictures and then you include the clock tower. But just have different pictures of landmarks and
Yeah.
Villa Park as like a community coloring book.
We could do trading cards. I saw that, or I heard about this, I think on the radio. That could be what they could pick up at each park, like trading cards of the president and the village manager and the police chief and all the important people in the village.
The commissioners.
No, not Josh. Gina.
No, not me.
I vote the commissioner.
But
I'm not important.
that could be what they could collected all these things, because you could include the fire station over there. You could, on that part of town. That's a thought too.
I like the idea of a coloring book.
See?
Well, now you got the rec center, so.
It's just a thought.
The possibilities.
The skies,
Yeah.
it's endless.
A new library,
It's endless.
a relatively new library.
Endless opportunities.
Yeah. So you always start up here, and if you get down here, you're happy.
Get a glass of wine, I'll come up with another 100
There you
ideas.
go. Well, now, see, you got
I was
some-
waiting to hear the one about the firefighters and police departments calendars. Sexy calendars for the guys, yeah.
The VPPD.
There you go.
That's for some other commission. I don't know what one. The,
Sounds like fun to me.
Excuse me.
okay, so is that it? Michelle?
It is. I'm planting some seeds, throwing some things out there.
Yep, and, you can investigate anything that you want. And I'll
Michelle,
tell
you
ya,
have some great ideas.
Yeah, the more information you
Thank
have
you.
about
I look
things,
forward to researching a little bit.
the easier, the more information you have, the more ways you can say, this is how we do this is how we do this.
Yes.
And
The more you get people on board. 'cause
Don't
it'll
feel
be
like
easy.
you have these ideas, you have to add to the things you're already doing. Certainly you could do that, but you also could, trade out some things. Like,
Right,
we'll try
right.
this
we
instead
don't
of
need
this, and
kites
give
and
this
kicks
one,
every year.
give this event a break for a year or two, and then bring it back. So there's, you have those options
Options to
too.
do that as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just,
Good to know. Good to know.
because, you guys are limited. I mean, there's.
Right, there's only, and especially in the summer, we've already
Yeah.
seen, everybody has stuff to do, and it's the hardest time, so it's hard to pack a lot of stuff in there already.
But I think it's nice to have options where you trade events out. I mean, keep them fresh
Keep
and
it
exciting.
fresh. Exactly. Keep it fresh. So yeah, we can do them all, just not in this year.
Oh, right.
Well, some things take a year to plan before you can do them.
I'm guessing like the garage sale thing, that would take like a year to put together.
I think so.
Or I don't know if that's something we could execute this year. That would,
Yeah. It's just an option.
alrighty. I will,
Unfortunately, at this point,
I think we
For
got our
that-
plates full.
no, you
No.
just probably wouldn't maybe get your first choice for a date.
Gotcha.
Because a lot of other groups are,
Organizations and.
so, but it doesn't mean you can't try.
Right. Give it a shot.
I think it sounds like a good, if we do, not because Eliza's not here, we don't bump kites and kicks, but it sounds like a good June event,
Right.
like a bike,
Because people are getting done with their spring cleaning, or the bike event. you
Yeah,
mean?
the bike event, like something to kick off the summer.
Yes. So, food for thought.
And the revenue from these events is supposed to go for what? I know one is going for flowers.
I didn't, that was really the only one, I like the garage sale, I don't know what that would go for, because I think that'd have to be a kind of a self-sustaining thing, because would they have to be permits, would we have to cover permits costs if we were gonna charge someone $25 a table?
Okay.
I don't know what we would put the money for, throw it into the fund commission budget, or someone come up with a pet project.
It could go to the clock.
That doesn't.
Or to the
that
clock?
doesn't- Yeah, it could go into.
That it could be a fundraiser for the
It
clock.
have to be probably, we have to check out with Mr. Harline or the president. We did get a donation of $500. The first year we were all new for kites and kicks.
Okay.
And, so we felt, oh goodness, we got $500 that we can put towards our budget. And we have a $500 budget, but that's not how it works. It goes into, I don't know how it works, but you don't get that money.
Right, I mean, it's.
It goes to pay your budget. So.
When we get sponsors that offset the cost of some things, it doesn't mean that if, we had $5,000 budgeted for an event and we bring in another $1,000 in sponsorship money, it's not like permission to spend $6,000.
Right.
That's what you mean, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly, that's our budgeting ways.
Right. So, anyways, okay, I'm gonna call
That's where the
this
funding
discussion here now. It's 7:06 I have. And this is all stuff that we can keep thinking about.
Yep.
And like I said, I think the more information that you have on how we got a few more little ideas on how to do other things,
Okay.
And then you can, and when we have more people, then we can make more decisions that more people.
Make more plans.
And note to self to come a little bit more prepared with some research.
Well, this was good, ideas,
No, this is a
and
perfect way to start, though.
Ideas are always good,
Okay.
yeah. And then
This is
when
what
you
we
get
do when we
something
sit
that
around
you-
the table.
Yeah, something that you really like and that you think is cool, yeah. And I Googled how to do a Battle of the Bands, because when we first started the clock tower thing, I thought, oh, we should have a Battle of the Bands, what is that? And I found a lot of information on just, this is how you do this. First you have to do this, and then you have to do
That goes with the
that.
rock around the clock.
So, yeah, well, we were always
That
wanted
is
to,
so cool.
we wanted to do the Beyond the Sea dance. We thought, well, now I got this big thing, we can do the Beyond the Sea dance at the gym. And so there were a lot of ideas tied to that movie. That movie really has a lot of swearing in it. So it's hard to say, let's show the movie, because I don't know if it's
Which
really
movie's that?
Back to the Future.
Oh, okay,
I
yeah.
don't know if it's really family friendly.
I think if you put a disclaimer that it's
Yeah.
PG-13, let the parents
Anyways,
decide for
yeah,
themselves.
We had
Yeah.
a lot of ideas that way.
Oh, we can bleep it.
Yeah. We'd have to watch it. So I'm gonna call, our discussions, and we've all got we can sow ideas, and this stuff is for the future anyways, back to the future, so then we can all think of things. And when Eliza and everybody else is here, we can get a better idea of, what we need and whether there's an ability to really do them.
Sounds
Is that
good.
okay with everybody? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I'm the head, so I think I'm going to.
Yeah,
So
we're on
this is
7.
enough. We're on 7. I was supposed to make them short. But,
Commissioner comments?
Yeah, commissioner comments. So let's leave with Kathy.
No, none.
None. Okay, Michelle.
I think I covered everything I'd like to say this evening, but thank you for asking.
Carl.
I think this is a fun meeting, and we got a lot done.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff out there, and we know how we're going to handle the next few things that are coming towards us. Yeah, good.
Okay. But no comments from me other than that.
Okay. So then where do we go to? Who do we go to? You first?
You.
Me next.
You.
Okay. I just wanted to say that I really, really had fun Friday, and I think it was really a good event. And I hope the pictures come out. I did get pictures from the artist's friend, but I just don't know how to get them someplace for other people to see.
What type of cell phone do you have?
I have an Android. I have a
Okay, you have a Google account, so you have 5 gigs. Just upload the pictures to there, and then send us links, and
So
we can share it that way.
upload the pictures
Yeah.
to there. You've already lost me.
So
You didn't have her with,
Yeah, you lost her
you've
at
got
upload.
5G. Maybe you
I have
could
a phone, girl.
so
And I have the pictures on. He sent them to me.
bless you.
Bless you.
I can. My husband might be able to know how to do it.
so I can help you with it.
Okay.
We can download the app. The app is called G Drive or Google Drive, And then you
She
can
probably has it.
you probably have it. and
Yeah,
you
because it
would-
comes on.
And all the pictures from that event, you will upload it, and then you will ask everybody else to upload it to that.
Yeah, everybody could then upload to whatever thing you set up, and then they'll all be there.
And we
But,
can all
but
have
Carlos will
access
help
to
you.
it. Yeah.
What kind of phone is it? Is it a Samsung or a Google?
It's a Motorola.
A Motorola, okay.
Yeah.
So, and Riley did take a lot of pictures too.
Yeah,
So,
I didn't
um,
talk to her today, but
Um,
I could check
okay.
with her.
Yeah, and Mr. Patrick President Patrick wanted me to do this presentation. And he said, well, by then there'll be a PowerPoint probably or whatever. I don't want it to be long, so I don't even know.
Why'd you say that? When are you presenting?
The,
At the village?
the 9th, it'll be the 9th. We did want to get the winner of the kit to come, but they can't come,
Who
so.
won it?
The daughter of someone who works at the, at the
Oh, yeah?
Parks and Rec.
Who?
Let me think.
The daughter,
Her name is Penny, and her.
the child's name is Penny?
Yes, and her, did I write it down? Gosh, you know, I have so many notes. It sounded like, I'm remembering Molololno or something, Italian, or maybe. I didn't get his name, but I have
Oh.
to, I'm gonna,
The dad?
yeah.
Rome? Romulo?
No, I didn't,
That's his first name.
yeah, what's his
Rome.
last name? Because
Uh,
his wife's name is like Giselle or something. like
Oh.
that. So that's what his name
No,
is.
then I'm not sure.
I didn't ever bring the right thing. But
It's okay,
anyways,
don't worry about it, keep going.
yeah. So I do have to bring that kit. I have his name written down. I have to.
You gotta bring it
the
back to me?
kit. Yes, I have to bring it back the third time to you, because he works there, and he's gonna pick it up there
Okay.
for the family. So. This thing weighs a ton, is like back and forth. So, anyways, that would have been nice if they could have picked it up at the presentation.
Yeah.
No. Anyways, that's all I have. I'm looking forward to Kites and Kicks, and I hope it all goes well. But that's pretty low-key event. It's just to come.
I'm really
see
excited
art
about that one.
and have fun, and nobody usually gets hurt. So, although Eliza's husband did once.
Oh my gosh, yes, he broke his arm.
Yeah,
Really?
he did.
Well, you know what, we were playing kickball and he decided to dive after the ball.
He did ours towards the end, thank goodness. So.
Okay, Rome's last name is Saccololo.
Yeah,
Is that it?
yeah.
Okay. Well, that's fun.
So,
Penny, huh? Okay. Well, wait, do you have it with you?
no.
So you can just give it to me.
I didn't want to bring it here, but I didn't think of that. But I'll just walk it over tomorrow.
Okay.
And I'll
That's
tell
cool.
them at the desk when I meet whoever's there. That,
Judy's there in the morning. We
is she
usually
okay?
see her.
Yeah, Judy, just leave this here, he'll come and pick it up.
Yeah, she,
'Cause I emailed her and
like
said that's
9:15 to 10:30, she's
Okay.
usually there.
I told her, I'll have it there tomorrow, so
Okay.
he can come and pick it up. So, that is all I have, and now, since you are the only liaison we need to.
Oh.
Eugene.
Yeah, I just want to say on the record that I think the event on Friday was really cool. And I think it was well attended, and I appreciate all you put into all of it, but specifically that night, all the fun stuff you brought to help decorate the lobby. And I'm really sorry that the tablecloths didn't get here. They were supposed to.
Things happen.
But,
I think the ones we had worked fine.
Yeah, they worked out
Yeah, it
fine.
turned out great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I think it was nice. It was nice meeting the artist. He was so friendly and
All of those people. you
Yeah.
know, the director of the MAC and the curator.
Yeah, I think
they're-
having all those people there. was
They're all
really-
surprisingly down to earth, because it was almost like, like I'm meeting an idol or something.
Yeah,
you know,
right.
And
but it was great.
Yeah.
It was. I heard really nice things from people who were there, and it was nice to be a part of it. I appreciate that.
Thank you. You were a wonderful help. It wouldn't have happened without you.
Yeah.
So, mutual.
That's it. That's all I have.
I just sent everybody the 20 pictures that I took for it. So anything you don't like, just Oh, was it 40 pictures? Okay. Anything you don't like, just delete.
Wait, I didn't think, did I get it?
Are you on the Fun Commission?
I don't
Not on
know
the
if
commission, I don't know if I'm on
I'll put her
your-
on there, but I don't know if I should
You know
have
what?
her
I
on.
can send it straight to you.
Okay.
I'll probably say
You want my
something
email?
that's
Yeah.
supposed to say.
GRACANELLI
This, but I
She
don't
should
know how
pop
to-
up.
at invillopark.com.
I'm
All
not
right.
seeing it.
It's a link.
Well, I have.
Yeah, it's a
Well, I
link.
have this, and I'm clicking on the link in the iCloud, and nothing's happening.
iCloud.
Oh, here they are.
Yeah, it takes
Is
a
this it?
little.
Oh, I was.
It takes a little while
Okay.
for it to get to you.
Oh, here, yeah, here's 40 pictures, so now how do I get to, oh, here, I just have to keep.
Look at you, you're so excited.
Take your
Your
time.
thumbs
It's
are
no
going crazy.
rush.
I know, right?
Maybe we should stop this, we
Mary's-
should end this meeting.
Okay.
Do I hear a motion? Oh, well, we
Squirrel.
can-
I know,
We
right?
can do this.
We all had a little bit of a squirrel moment.
Yes.
Oh, look.
Over there.
Do I have a
That was
motion
funny.
to,
I motion to adjourn
Kathy?
Second.
Thank you.
at 7:17.
Thank you, I'm sorry. Easy to get-
Like you and I had our hands on the buzzers. We were both ready to go.
So
Second.
now
That's
I
fun.
got mine, now I can move and we can do whatever.
Okay, cool.
I have, let's see if I can even find them anymore.
Sit on it.
Okay.
Give me a moment. I haven't sent it to you
Oh, that's
yet.
okay.
Oh, you can send that to her, I
I'm
gotta
cool.
find mine anyway.
You
Okay.
could, whatever.
All right, let me take
Look
care
like
of
you're
Tomorrow's
scribbling
fine,
like a junior
too.
high kid.
Now you wonder how I even put the notes together. I'm like, what the heck did I?
You know, it's really bad when you can't even read your own writing now afterwards.
Cubs Rockies. End of the first, no score.
Let's see. And I just got your link, Carlos.
Oh, I have to go, I guess, into my contacts.
Very cool.
I said I would never ever turn
Excited.
What do you mean my iCloud? It's June 26th.
Mary, it takes, these are extra.
Don't chuck them, I'll keep them.
Why do you want to keep them?
Because they got notes all over mine.
All right,
I like to
keep
keep
them.
one that's nice and.
I'll leave you a paper clip too if you want.
Thank you.
She's fancy.
from Hoka.
She's just a great all-around person. I really
Where'd that guy go?
Oh, yeah, I already found out. Nate told me about it. And I'm like, okay, well then, you know, she's got all kinds of people going to bat for
I
her.
appreciate it.
I lost the guy.
This is fine. I was missing
Why
it.
isn't he in my
Oh.
contacts?
It's
Probably.
not stealing if I
Well,
did.
we can't do this.
I only
We'll
have
to do it
two.
some other time.
And I usually have 3. I wonder if it's been here since last month.
Yeah.
Oh, no wonder I can't
What's that,
find
the
it.
warning? The warning page? What is that?
No, the magnet.
It's a magnet. I usually have 3 with me, and today I only had 2, and now I found one on here, and I wonder if they got left.
I got
I
one of those
wasn't here
socks
when
that keep
they drove
sliding
us,
down.
was, so-
One of those sock liners?
Oh, I don't like them.
They're
I know, but
useless.
somewhere.
They are,
Here, here,
they are, but
here.
when-
Tab to load.
I don't want my loafers to be all
On
nasty.
Sunday.
I have-
You just work Monday through Friday.
Every single
I work it out
picture
where I
that
need
this
to
guy
be there,
took,
but actually,
don't know
I mean,
how
I'm
many
usually
there
there
are.
Monday through Friday. In the summer,
but.
Oh my goodness.
unless there's something I need to be there for.
All right, Mary.
That's not so bad.
No, I
Maybe
was
we
gonna,
should
I just didn't
see,
know, you know.
What's her face gonna say? I guess I'm gonna have to go.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get Tuesdays off because you have to come in on Saturday.
Oh, that's the
No, what
big
really happens is.
I'm like, I wasn't raising my hand for much, I'm like,
He did a good job.
that's my, that's my prep, that's my prep
No, there's no
day.
need. She just, I was just gonna say she's,
And it's weird, it's like on a Saturday morning of all times, I mean,
you know.
they're really booked up, it took forever to get an appointment.
For what?
Colonoscopy.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Her
Oh, yeah.
first So the first game is at 10 a.m.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Is she working
Mary,
on
leave
it?
it.
yeah.
Okay, Kathy, thank you.
Her and Jose.
Go take a rest, go watch baseball. I'll see if my.
Ladies and gentlemen,
So
have a
what you
wonderful
need
evening.
is-
Yeah. So,
They're deep.
they said they didn't.
They are deep in photos.
If you go this way,
I'm gonna
there's
have an
more
easier time
stuff.
looking them on my.
They'd always be at the
laptop.
games to help, or
G
whatever,
drive.
but they said at least the first
Yeah, they
couple
want
ones
to do
to
it,
get
yeah,
there.
just to get everybody,
And then is Cameron, I don't know who Cameron is, he's the other one that's, it looks like.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Bye, Michelle, thank you.
Goodbye.
See you later.
They just did the
Yep.
first 2 weeks, so Cameron is the next. is the-
There's a Google
She can't do next
Drive.
week because she's gonna be at Kites and Cakes.
oh.
You have it. We're gonna open
You
it.
know,
Yeah,
she's
but
gotta
that's,
spread herself, you
that's
know.
the only, right now, that's the only
Oh, I
stuff
got
that she
75
can't
minutes
do,
storage.
so.
Okay.
Get that.
Hopefully they'll,
Ooh, you got a lot of.
I haven't done anything.
I'll see who those other
Taking
people are. I
anything
think
off,
they
so.
might be.
Okay, so now
Yeah.
let's make a folder.
well, I know that he sent an email out,